Welcome to Tone Wars on Sunday night. I'm Carrie and that's Jared.
What's happening, everybody? Sorry we're late.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I am actually.
No, he's not.
There's two things that happened. So I'm smoking a leg of lamb, and right before we went live, it was time to wrap it, so I had to hurry up and do that. Then I came down here, went live, and had to do all this Google verification stuff. I guess YouTube's doing something with that today, so I had to do that. So I was like freaking out. I'm like, come on, what's going on here? So.
Yeah, and I was just sitting here sipping on my drink, having a leisurely Sunday evening.
Watching me do all the work. That's how you roll.
That's how we roll.
Pretty much.
That's what happens when you're controlling.
I'm not a control freak. I just know everything. I just know how all this stuff works.
Like, hey, I can help you with that. No, nope, I got it.
I am Captain Independent Pants. That's me. Yep, I do everything myself.
You know what I should do one day? I should go through and turn a bunch of knobs when you're not looking.
Oh, that would be... I would unfriend you on Facebook so fast.
So fast. So fast.
I might even block you. Just might.
I'm gonna pick one knob every week and turn the knob.
I'm gonna go to your house and put something in the toilet. And you won't know. Remember that Seinfeld episode?
No.
I put something in your bathroom in the toilet.
Oh, you mean dunk it in there, not just like leave it in there. Oh.
So it's up to you to figure out what it was.
Get my black light and search in the house.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
Tra-la-la.
That's funny. What knob will it be?
It will be none of the knobs. Thank you very much. None of them. Yeah, so again, my apologies for being late tonight, but it was just craziness all at once. All at once.
All right, you ready to say hi to some folks?
Yes, let's do that, and we'll get right into it tonight.
Ben Burnett is here.
What's happening, Ben?
He says, an open letter to Fender Corp. Dear Fender, please send Jared a TMP because I am so sick of neural quad Cortex content. Neural has physically and emotionally molested the guitar world long enough.
Oh my God. Neural.
Neural. Tony Kralzik. Hey there.
What's up, Tony?
Hi, guys. Looking forward to the live hang.
What's happening?
Steven Koppelcam. Ultimate Brutal Pack sounds like a Mortal Kombat finisher.
Ultimate Brutal Pack. These are good. These are really freaking good. Just wait till you hear them, man. I got the Splawn, the EL34, and the Driftwood Purple Nightmare presets that I'm playing tonight, along with all the captures that are in the pack as well. So, I mean, you get plenty of stuff to choose from, and these came out amazing.
Ben, I'm not sure what little pictures you're asking. Where do you guys get the little pictures at? The little guitar and face?
I don't know.
Is that like the promo pictures that we use?
I don't know.
I don't know, but we take them here in the studio.
We got to update those, by the way, because those are old.
Nah, I like them. They're fine.
They're old. I like them. They're fine.
Braxel is here.
What's up, man?
Martin Hensley.
What's up, Martin?
Ben Burnett says, never mind, I found him. Okay, he found him. Let's see. And they're talking to each other. Dean Horkness.
Dean, what's happening, man?
Mike Nash is here.
Hey, Mike, haven't seen you in a spell.
Spellish. Let's see. About to go grill steaks with this rolling in the BG from Mike Nash.
Nice.
Yes, we have a leg of lamb out there waiting for us.
I'm checking it right now.
Goldfinger guitars.
Hey, what's going on, man?
How are you?
It's Jason. What's happening, Jason?
Steve-O is here. Jason.
From Howell, the guy that was doing he's the one that let me use the I know I can't even talk. The Meshuggah? Yeah. He's the one that owns the Meshuggah.
That was
Did you get all that? I'm trying to read my app here at the same time.
That was impressive.
Keeping an eye on my
right
cook.
There.
That's right. Keeping an eye on my leg of lamb. My cook is going, and we're going to feast afterwards.
Steve-O.
What's up, Steve-O? What's
Our
happening, man?
carnivore buddy.
That's right. We are going to carnivore it up tonight, man. We're having lamb, and it's going to be thick. It's going to be delicious.
Tony says, don't mind me during the show. I'm popping my Mark 4B chassis back into the head shell after doing a good dust clean.
A new dust cleaning, you say?
Dust cleaning.
It's very good to dust your amps off. Yes.
Oh, the little pictures are the icons. So that's now he's gonna spam us with the little emojis. That's what he's doing. He's painting his nails down here.
Oh, he's getting his nails
He's
did.
doing the giving and the hands up. Flowers.
Flowers. Boy, you're just
Did you
going
really
all
take that long to get the emojis? He's like, man, there are thousands of little pictures. I finally feel like I'm getting my $11.99 a month out of YouTube Premium.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Get your damn money's worth.
Martin Hensley, has anybody seen Flux?
Oh, I don't know. Where's Flux been?
I thought you said, didn't he contact you recently? He's Will somebody, right?
Yeah, Will. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he was on vacation a couple weeks ago, but he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be here. And maybe he's busy. Maybe he's got stuff going on.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Bid salutari. Howdy, gang. Let's
Hey.
get ready for another awesome Sunday night Tone Wars. Can't wait for it to begin.
Cheers, Vince. Good to see you. Good to see you. This
Acoustic
wingman's
is
great.
here. Hey. Haven't seen
Hey.
your name in a moment.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you.
Gravel Rocks.
Hey,
So, Monkey Wrench. Carrie, love your hair tie. Very foxy.
Steve.
It's very foxy.
It reminds me of what movie was that? Grown Ups 2?
I didn't see it.
Oh, really?
No.
She had the little. Remember, I had this in my hair. Yeah, you had to see the movie to
I
understand.
guess so.
Yeah, it was a
But
good movie.
thanks, though.
It was a funny, stupid movie.
It's fun getting a little crazy tonight with my
Yeah.
hair.
She got crazy.
Paul Smith says, I made it. Hello.
What's
Glad
up, Paul?
You can make it.
It's good to see you, man.
Goldfinger, it was the toilet brush.
It's a toilet brush.
Braxel says, Jarrod, you know that after I downloaded the set and set up the computer editor for the Quad Cortex, all these profiles I got from you showed up. I am so happy.
Oh, nice, man. That's cool. I am glad. Yeah, this pack really came out good, man. In fact, I did the splons about a month ago, and I compared the ones that I just did to those, and these ones are way better. And I'm like, boy, these came out better. It's all about that mic placement, man. And these are just freaking perfect amount of brightness and thump. These sound really good. So this is the pack I'll play first, or at least the preset I'll play first. And just so you guys know, there's no processing here. We're live. There's nothing I could do. I mean, there's no EQ, nothing. It's just what you see is what you get. You know, and
By Coronet. What is Coronet? What is that again?
No idea.
Why did that pop into my head?
I don't know.
That's been like 20 years now. Or 30 years.
Maybe more.
Or more.
Or more. Yeah.
What is Coronet now?
I don't know.
Okay. What
Careful
you
when
see
you Google
is
things.
what you get when you buy Coronet. What is that?
It's canned. What is it?
Or a Tramonti.
Oh, I heard about that sale. Yes, that's an interesting sale. So
You have to hold on to your money, though.
I'm not a PRS guitar guy, so it doesn't matter. I mean, they're great. They just don't work for me. But yeah, it's a huge sale that they're doing. The problem is, though, is the dealers that bought all of their guitars at full price before they ran that sale are getting screwed because they got to honor the price, even though they didn't get the discounted price from PRS. So, because when companies like that run a sale like that, they have to discount not only the price to the final consumer, but also to the dealer. So the dealers that bought those guitars before they ran that paid full price, and there's thin margins in that line of guitars as it is. So now they're literally making $5-10 on a guitar, and it's awful. So. Yep. So sales are great, but sometimes when they time them poorly like that, after someone placed a huge order, that dealer's getting screwed.
Goldfinger says, wait, I think I skipped Steve Koppelcam. Yeah, almost all PRS SE are on sale. They got to normalize their inventory.
Yep. They got too much going on.
Goldfinger says the Broken Fortin.
The Broken Fortin.
The
That's
Broken
right.
Fortin.
Yeah, we're going to do another video with the Fortin because there was something wrong with it. We didn't realize it until after the video, and he's getting it fixed. And we're going to do another video with that unit and see if, I'm pretty sure it's going to sound a lot better. So we shall see.
Steve-O says, smoked lamb. I did prime rib. Ooh, prime rib. Delicious.
That sounds good too.
I had a ribeye yesterday evening. That was good with some butter.
Was it better than the ribeye I made you?
Shit ton. Yeah, it was.
That was so bad.
That was the worst meal I've ever. And my daughter, who has ADHD and is crazy,
Probably could have cooked better.
has cooked me dinner before. And it consisted of like fruit roll-ups and crackers.
Fruit roll-ups and quackers. Here, Mom. Thanks. Thanks for the diabetes.
Yeah, that was terrible. Normally, though, his pan-fried steaks are to die
Unbeatable.
for.
And
Something happened.
yeah, those turned out like pure ass. Those were bad.
They're very chewy.
Yep, they were very disgusting.
Yeah, the best and the worst food have happened in this house that I've ever
Officially,
eaten.
we've gotten there officially now.
It wasn't even spoiled.
No, it was just, I don't know what happened that night. That was, yeah, that was awful.
Dean Harkness, I'm thinking about trying to do a video. Old crate, solid state head with a good cab and distortion pedal and see if I can get it to sound decent, just for fun. And you should have trash can lids in the back going like this.
Inside joke. Turn the fan back on.
The Saint Anger
The Saint
vibe.
Anger snare. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Braxel, Jarrod, are you using, is it Neve, N-E-V-E, or API preamps when you do your profiles? They really help bring the sound out of your mics.
Yes, they do.
You can't make up your mind, son.
No, they do. They do. I'm not using those preamps, but I got some other ones, and it's one of those things where it's a secret sauce thing.
You don't want to tell them?
Well, not publicly. I can't say anything publicly because, like, if any of my competitors see this, they're going to be like, oh. Because, dude, my profiles and captures come out so good, and I just don't want to reveal how I'm doing certain things or not doing certain things publicly, but I can certainly have a private conversation with you about that. But, yeah, because, like...
Don't put it in writing because screenshots.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, you know, but and please understand, you know, it's just one of those trade secrets some of us guys have. And I know some guys out there that I've talked to before that... I
don't think you're ready for this
they
journey.
they actually threw me off by giving me trade secrets that were bad and kind of screwed me up for a minute there. So now I'm just kind of like, I'm keeping the cards close to the vest, and I figured things out, and I will never publicly release anything or reveal anything because, man, I know they watch my channel and they try to steal tricks from me. So anyway, so that's the only reason why. No disrespect at all, but
My
yeah.
body too bootylicious for you, babe.
Yep, that's right. My body is too bootylicious for these guys. I don't even know what I just said, but holy crap.
You quoted Beyonce.
Oh, yeah.
Martin Hensley says, I have some good news. I am done with chemo and radiation.
Awesome,
I will be
dude.
checked this week by my doctor. I want to thank everybody who supported me. I am truly grateful. Oh, exciting.
Dude, that's awesome. Congratulations, man. Seriously, that
what
must
a
be...
load off, yeah.
Yeah, that must be a huge, huge load off, man. Oh, my God. Well, I hope we're hoping for good results, and you know, yeah. So keep us posted, man. Feel free to email me anytime as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Let's see. Dean Harkness did my taxes yesterday already,
Wow.
and now I'm sad. 1099 sucks sometimes. Already?
Yeah. Jeez.
Is it like the quarterly stuff?
Yeah, I do my quarterlies, but
You ahead of the game.
yeah, oof.
Boof.
Oh, yeesh.
Boof.
I don't even like thinking about taxes, man.
Tony Krosick says, Jarrod, I'm hoping you can get your hands on the new Engel Special Edition Founders amp when it's available. A demo on this would be amazing with your gear and boost.
Oh, Gimple actually got a hold of me. He emailed me the other day and told me he's gonna lend me one. So it should be here. I don't know when. He hasn't sent me any other information other than I will send you one. And I sent him my address and everything. So I'm hoping it comes within the week or so. A lot of people that I've talked to said it's just going to randomly show up. So it would be cool to know when so I can make sure I'm home. But it'll be nice just to go to the gym one morning and come home and there's an Engel box. I'm okay, I guess I know what I'm doing today. So hopefully it'll be here within a week or so.
Hopefully it's not raining.
Yeah, yep, we'll see. But I'm looking forward to getting my hands on that thing.
Save the Canadian beaver.
Hey.
Happy Sunday. A question, those your Line 6 IRs work only for Helix or can they be used on Tonex? Thanks in advance.
Oh, yes, you can use those on Tonex as well. What I would advise is make sure that you can do high and low cuts on them before you use them. I have not used any IRs on my Tonex yet, so I'm not sure, but I know, like if you're talking about computer software, yeah, you could load those in there. And I use them with my Tonex if I'm going to use them with it. I use it with the HX Effects or HX Stomp as my IR loader if I'm using them for like what I'm doing tonight, like, you know, just sitting here playing. Just make sure you can do a high and low cut on them if necessary. And the only reason why I say that is because these are raw. I did zero sculpting on these because I hate it when people do that because everybody has different tastes and needs. So I left them raw so you can sculpt them as needed. So I just want to be transparent with you and let you know about that too.
Thanks. Thanks for that info.
Thanks for that info. Back to you, Carrie.
Tony Krosick says, new Engel, it comes with either 606 or EL34 tubes.
Yep.
Which ones?
It comes with either. You can get it with either, yeah. Yep, you can order it either way.
Customizable.
That's right. Yep.
G. Sanchez.
Hey.
What's up?
What's happening?
Nice to have you in the chat room.
Absolutely. It's quite good having you here.
Save the Canadian Beaver said, awesome, thanks.
You're welcome.
Just like that.
Just like that.
And just like that.
And just like that. Yeah, so I've used them on different platforms and they work just fine. So, but make sure you sculpt them to your taste. I mean, take the low cut, you know, it all depends, but typically anywhere between 90 and 120 depending. And then the high cuts also depending on your pickups and whatever amp you're using and the settings. And take those down to even down to 6K if you want, you know. And again, these are raw, and a lot of IRs that are out there, they're so overly sculpted and just hollowed out, and they sound and feel like crap. I left mine raw, so you get like the actual speaker sound, and you can sculpt them as needed. And the feel, you'll notice the feel is much better. It really is. They don't feel so dry and sterile.
We are caught up on the comments.
Well, let me...
No, we're not. I'm sorry.
Oh.
A bunch of them are popped up. Gravel Rocks, Jarrod. I know you have an amp with KT88 power tubes in. Do you hear much of a difference?
I have the Splon Nitro with them, and I think that's in the Red 7 Leviathan. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, because basically I'd have to have the same exact amp right next to it with different tubes to shoot them out and know. So I really don't know, to be honest with you, what the difference is. I mean, I know what people say, the KT88 sound bigger, but I mean, without having something right next to it that I can compare it to, I couldn't tell you. So it's basically theoretical at this point.
Dean filed an extension.
Oh. Gotcha, yeah.
Nice.
Thank God for extensions, man. Got me out of a few jams in my earlier business years, I tell you.
Earlier and later.
Yeah.
All right, now you can play.
Thanks.
Permission granted.
Thank you. So this is the Splon Nitro preset, and it's got obviously the Splon Nitro high gain channel and the clean channel in it. I'll just run through the different scenes starting with the dry crunch, then we'll go into, a crunch scene with just a little bit of delay and chorus, and then the lead with phaser, and then a couple cleans for you. 1 second. And we're back.
And we're
Nice,
back.
dude. These feel so good to play. I mean, they're just so responsive. Might have the delay up a little too loud, but I kind of don't care. It sounds really good, right? The solo delay sounds kind of
Yes.
cool. Sounds huge.
I lock it a lot.
Sound like an old fogey there. Yeah, I look at it a lot.
Get out the cobwebs.
Oh, speaking of old fogey, did we put my stogie in the humidor when we got back?
I didn't do it.
Where is it? Is it in the truck still?
Might be in the truck still.
Well, it's pretty wet outside, so it's
It
probably
is pretty wet outside.
probably humidified.
Oh boy. Dean Harkness, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thanks, man.
He says whatever you want to play.
Oh, well, thank you.
How about checkers?
How about checkers?
Play the checkers?
Yeah, I can play the checkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll switch guitars. Ooh, we're up to 195.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this up to 205.
250.
No, the
Oh,
probe.
oh, the probe.
I know what I'm doing.
I don't think so.
I'm head chef.
Because he's controlling. Tony says hairballs. Cough, cough.
Yeah, I wish. Oh my God, that was awful. Yeah, I'll have to excuse myself when my lammy meats get done because I'll have to bring it in, let it rest. But boy, we're gonna eat like kings tonight.
Yeah. Let's
Hell
see.
yeah.
Where did I leave off? Steve-O, what platform is your favorite for profiling? Ease of profiling and tone.
Quad Cortex. Yeah, I think that Tonex does an amazing job as well, but it's just more work. I gotta get a reamp box. I gotta set everything up differently, and it's amazing. Does a great job. It's just a lot more work, and it takes longer. The Quad Cortex, I can come down here, excuse me, I could come down here and do.
Your old man's coming.
I know it's terrible, man. I could profile like an entire amplifier, like everything I want to get out of it in under an hour. Where with the Tonex, even with my new computer, it's 25 minutes per capture. So it just takes longer, and there's a lot more stuff to set up to make that happen.
I'm
so
cold.
Oh, sorry.
Gunnerman says,
yeah.
"Oh yeah."
Oh yeah, yeah. These and they turn out so good, man. I mean, this. I'm not kidding you guys. If you have a quad Cortex, and I'm not trying to sell you anything, I'm just saying like these are really good, and a lot of people.
But if you were to buy one, you can go in the description and use Jarrod's links.
Yeah, please do. I mean, it really helps. It's just $29.95, and you're gonna get 3 fully blown presets to do all this. Oh yeah, yeah. The Fender Tone Master is doing really well, I think.
Oh, it's red.
Oh gosh.
Yellow?
Yep. Now we're back to green.
There's a yellow?
Yeah. Yeah, yellow's sort of bad, red's really bad. But yeah, the Tone Master is it's I think it's a great product. I think there's a lot of promise for that product. I really do. Now it's doing the thing again. Yeah.
Tony Krosick said very liquid.
Oh, yes.
Stereo delay sounds absolutely badass on my home theater system.
Oh,
my
thanks.
God, it's so nice.
Does this sound good? I love stereo. I love stereo effects. That's why I always use them. And when you get presets from me, everything's always in stereo because it just sounds way better.
Dean says, it sounds awesome. That solo always reminds him of Flight of the Bumblebee.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yep.
Steve-O says the delays sound killer. Used one of your delay presets for my leads and got some great compliments on the sound.
Oh, good
Sweet.
to hear. Thank you. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm glad that you guys. I'm a huge delay fanatic. So like I want my delays to be like amazing, and I don't mind if it's just a little teeny bit too much because it just fills things up. Like this is right on the cusp of like, dude, calm down, you know, but. This is like delay with an extra shot of coffee. But I think it sounds good though. Like, you know, it's got that big sound to it, and I really like that. As long as it's not interrupting anything, you know.
Let's see. Martin Hensley, I heard that you guys were talking about PRS. I like them. I like them guys.
Yep, PRS is a good company. In fact, the MT15 or the MT100 should be out very soon. It's coming out, I believe, in November. So, yeah, you guys will definitely see me review that here on the channel for sure.
Yeehaw.
I will be definitely reviewing that. I might even go live with it instead of doing the review, or I might do both. I might do the review and then go live with it on a Sunday night to drive you nuts with loud amp noises. Yeah. But you can't complain because you love the MT15.
I do love the MT15.
And this is the, you know, the college boy version of it. This is like grade school because it's in a 15 water.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we're going college.
It's going college.
All right.
Yep.
We're caught up on the comments.
All right. Well, let me do one more mix for you. This is 3 shots and a chaser. I hope I play that part right. I screwed it up in warm-ups, so we'll see. You've been warned. Hang on. Alrighty then. There we go. A little bit of 3 shots. Oh, by the way, album update. Just did final mixes with TJ yesterday. Couple more little touch-ups and 2 more songs to mix, and we will be done. I'm looking for a Halloween release. So we'll release the album and the video and everything on Halloween. That's the hope. And I'm about 99% sure we're going to be able to do that. So, and the mixes sound great. You heard a couple today.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
3 or actually it was 5, right?
5 mixes today. Yeah. I mean, they sound kick-ass, man. I can't wait, man. Sounds really good. Yep. And for the first time, you'll be able to hear these songs without what?
You just agreed with yourself. Sounds really good, man. Yup.
No.
You have to rewatch. You got to go back and rewatch this.
I was starting another sentence. With yup. And for the first time, you'll actually hear these songs without all my crappy mistakes in them. So that'll be nice and refreshing for everyone, too.
Oh, God. You're nice and refreshing tonight.
Oh, am I?
I'm getting a good laugh. I haven't laughed this hard since last Sunday.
Since last Sunday.
Steve and
all I
Couple Cam. Yes, and I need it. It's everything I ever needed. Steven says there would need to be capture profiling in the Fender to make that variable for me. Maybe they'll have it in the future, but I won't part with my money for a maybe.
I spoke to them about that as well, and I made sure that I made my point. They're actually nice people. I talked to a guy there, a real nice guy named Morris, and I'm going to switch guitars here. And we had a nice conversation about the product, and I think they might send me one so I can do some more videos and tutorials and shootouts with it. And I told them I wanted to shoot it out with my Stealth. And
I'm so sorry.
What?
There is a super chat from Martin Hensley that says, "Go ahead and shred." He meant shred.
Yeah.
But when I read shirred.
Shirred.
Go ahead and shirred.
Go ahead and shirred.
Do your shirring.
Do my shirting. Thank you, by the way, Martin. But yeah, so anyways, let me get down here so I don't look like an idiot. Well, I already do.
What are you doing?
I'm talking. What was I going to say? What was I talking about?
I don't know. I was reading comments.
I completely lost my train of thought.
We'll keep going.
Yeah, I forgot. So,
Jared from Steve-O, have you always tried a wet, dry, wet setup?
have I ever tried one? No, I haven't. But I want to one of these days. I want to see if I can dial one of those in on the QC or another digital platform. I definitely would love to see how it sounds in like real amps. But oh my God, what a task that would be setting all that up.
Tony says, I can't live without delays, modulation, and a doubler. Yeah.
I'm all about the delays, modulation. I haven't used a doubler yet, but I love the delays and modulation, man. I hate dry solos. It's awful. Yep. I saw Yes many years ago at the, what's that Motor City Casino or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was with some friends, and I literally had cotton mouth from listening. It was the driest mix.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the driest.
Have a bad drink?
Yeah, it just gave us all cotton mouth. We're all like, man, it was so dry. The drums were dry. The vocals were dry. The guitars, Steve Howe's guitars were dry. There was no secret sauce, nothing on the mix, and it was like the worst sounding live mix I've ever heard in my life. We walked out of there and we were like, that was the most uninspiring, horrible sounding show ever. The performances were fine, but the mix, the sound guy, just, oh my God, I wanted to. Like, really?
Jeff
Yeah.
Cornell has joined us. Hey, Jeff, haven't seen your name in a moment.
What's happening?
Paul Smith says, yes. Yep, Tone Master would have to have profiling for me to even think about it.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, I was talking about the Tone Master. So, forgive me if this goes crazy. I'm going to mute just in case because I got an alarm on here if it reaches temperature. So, 1 second. Okay, you're at 2:03, so I'll have to excuse myself in a minute here. But anyways, yeah, I talked to them about it. Huh?
I can go take care of that.
Yeah?
So
Okay,
can.
all right. and I'll shut the
You
grill
can
down
shut it off
down
from
here.
your phone.
Yeah. So, but I want to just make sure it's tender. You know, do the pokey poke. You know what you're doing, yeah. Anyway, so sorry, it's just the way I am. What was I gonna say? Controlling. What was I gonna say? Oh, so yeah, I talked to them about that. They're gonna send me one. I think he said they're gonna work on it because I want to do shootouts. I want to shoot it out with my stealth and see how it compares to the real stealth. And he even said, he's like, man, I want to send you one just to see what that's like. He goes, just out of curiosity, I want to see how close we nailed it, for my own sake, you know. And he was a cool guy, really open. And I just said, look, man, I think it's a great unit. I really do. I love the interface. Best interface, easily best interface on the market. Easy to use. I mean, a toddler can use that thing. And I said the models sound great so far. I love the models and the feel. It's one of the best feeling units out there. The feel is amazing with that thing. And I like how it looks. It's built well. It's built like a tank. I mean, there's just a lot of good things about it. But I said, you know, the thing is every unit out there, all the digital platforms out there have an Achilles heel. And I went through them on the other units briefly with him. And I said, yours, you don't profile. And I said, I'm not saying it's going to kill it. It's just something that if you guys could put profiling in this unit, it would get the king's crown in my book, because it's the easiest interface. And like all the other stuff that I said, it's just amazing. It's just put profiling in it. And it has the ability to do it regarding I/O and DSP. I mean, it has the microphone input. And then with software, you can route the ins and outs however you want. So all it needs is a software update, you know, for the profiling algorithm, and it's a profiler. So I just told him, I said, I think you guys should really do that, because I've said it before, you know, in my opinion, profiling in as far as like, you know, the way of the future, it's dead. It's not the way things are going anymore. People want things now. Like, you know, okay, what would you rather do? Get your Splon Nitro profile tonight from me, or wait for Quad Cortex to update Nero to update the Quad Cortex for it? You know, you can get it right now. Driftwood Purple Nightmare, you can get it now. EVH EL34, you can get it now, or you can wait for an update. Nobody wants to wait for anything anymore. We're a now society, so it's like,
including this one.
Yeah, I hate waiting for anything. I don't wait. So, you know, it's just the way it is. So, you know, that's just the way it is. So I think profiling is the way of the future, and I think it's better than modeling, even though I think the Fender modeling is very good. I would rather just get what I want when I want it. So, and he listened to me, you know, he did. He listened to me, and he was like, I appreciate what you're saying. He's like, I can't say whether we're doing it or not. I haven't really had many discussions with the people about it, but I know that it's completely capable, because it does have the ins and outs for it. So I honestly think they're going to do it. I really do. I think it would behoove them to do it.
Mike Nash says, I forget the name of this jam you're playing, but you're playing it with more 80s sounds from your hands and style, and the drums are vibing that too.
Oh, thanks, man. This is 3 Shots and a Chaser. That's what that one was. And I think that one came out really good in the studio sessions. What do we got? I got the
Greg Tribolato joined.
Hey, what's up, Greg?
Says, oop, I closed my chat. He says, sounds amazing. Finally made a live show for you. I just got back from motocross with my daughter. What a weekend.
Oh.
I bet.
Thanks, man. Yeah, Greg's one of the coolest dads ever. Takes his daughter motocrossing. That's awesome. And he's a brilliant barbecue guy, too. I've learned a lot from Greg. Greg's amazing.
Amazing.
So, yeah, good to see you here, man.
Christopher, I haven't seen you in weeks, and we've been wondering what you had for dinner.
What the hell? Yeah, because if you don't tell us, that means you haven't been eating. I'm surprised you're still alive. Probably all skin and bones right now, ain't you?
I know. Where have you been?
Probably cooking.
He said, I made it. The daughter's birthday party went longer than planned. He's going to die from all the pizza and junk food. Oh, you're probably not even in the mood for a good dinner then.
He's probably like water and Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah.
That's
well,
what's
we're
for dinner.
having smoked lamb after the show. So.
Yes.
Nathan Cloud says, hey, he's here. He said hi.
Hey, what's up, man?
Dean Harkness, laugh out loud. There's a lag. It looks like a kung fu movie. I will have to go back and watch that. Klaus is, yeah.
Klaus.
Klaus.
What's happening, man?
Hedeberg says, good evening. He just tuned in.
Good evening.
Paul says he agrees, just like an old kung fu movie. Nathan Cloud says, I will always rely on an analog amp stirring up with a guitar. String. An analog amp string up with a guitar. I must say everyone else can have the digital stuff. Nothing feels better than a tube amp.
Oh, tube amps are king. They are. They're the best. They really are. I love me a good tube amp. Obviously, you know, kind of surrounded by them here, but yeah, I like the digital stuff. The digital stuff just, you know, it's just great because it's so convenient. And it does sound great, and everything sounds and feels great down here tonight, and it gives her a break, you know, when we're down here doing the loud amps. I mean, after a while, she's like, dude.
I'm so done.
It's so loud down here.
Super done.
Just making sure this doesn't go crazy. 204.
One more degree.
One more degree to go.
Christopher says it was a very busy couple of weekends, which means lots of bad eating to you.
That's what happens, man.
Those darned birthday parties.
Yeah.
Tailgating.
Yeah, tailgating will do it too.
Lux is here.
There he is. What's
Go
up, Will?
Jared and Jarrod, I'm late. We're trying to figure out what happened to you.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking for you
We're
earlier.
going to send out a search party, man.
He says, what have I missed? Really?
Everything. Good night, everybody.
You missed that Christopher, he didn't tell us what he was having for dinner in 2 weeks now.
Yeah, but he will. And then I played a few mixes, so you can be kind and rewind if you want.
Paul Smith says the video and the audio are out of sync. Is that a you thing or is that a him thing?
Oh, wait. Check. Yep, they're out of sync.
Oh, that's annoying.
I tell you, man. This, okay. 1 second. I could. Yeah, I'll have to fix it by. Hang in there, guys. It's gonna stop the stream for a second.
Now nobody knows that it's off because you're not on camera.
Yeah. We'll be back in a second. There. I'm glad he said something because this software does that every once in a while and it drives me nuts. We're live here, but maybe not in the stream yet. Yep, that's the software for you.
Okay, so it's...
We should be back.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Thanks, Paul. Dude, thank you for letting me know. I've shot in whole episodes down here and then find out that it's off, and I'm like, no! And I got to, oh my God, what I have to do, it's like, I don't even want to tell you what I have to do. It's such a pain in the ass to fix it, and it drives me nuts. So anytime you see that, let me know. I'll close out and come back in. It only takes a second. A lot of times, it's like a 20-minute thing.
Yes.
If it makes it past 20 minutes, then you're good. I don't know what it is.
Gotta find where Dean Harkness, yeah, the digital is cool and really come a long way, but fire up the amp and go. I can work amps. Been at it for over 30 years. Hate menu diving.
Oh yeah, well that's what's nice about a lot of the newer digital stuff is I won't mess with anything that's got sub menus anymore. You know, I mean, I can't stand sub menus. I mean, it's just awful. And depending on the price points, there's some stuff that's lower priced that has them. $1,800 unit with sub menus, forget it. That's why I won't touch the Headrush stuff. They have sub menus and a bunch of crazy stuff going on, and I'm like, nope, I'm out. See ya.
Stephen Koppelkam, do you typically use a TS style pedal or do you ever use a Klon, K-L-O-N style?
I use a lot of the pedals, the overdrives that I really gravitate towards lately are the Warm Audio Oddbox, the Mud Killer, and the Mesa Grid Slammer. Those are my big three that I love. But if you want to talk about like really boutique-y stuff, then the Red 7 Alchemy Overdrive is amazing, but it's a $350 pedal. So I think the TS stuff is great, but I want something that's got a little more push and a little more modern voicing on it, but it just depends on the amp and all that. So,
Nathan Cloud, what is your favorite guitarist's rhythm tone?
Oh, boy, that's a good question.
Your favorite rhythm guitarist's tone?
I'll tell you what, live, John Petrucci's rhythm and lead tones are just insane. If you get any of their live DVDs, or you can see it on YouTube, some of their stuff too, His rhythm tone is just stupid good. I love it, and his lead tone's so glassy and pure. I love that. And then what was it? The Alan Landy stuff. I love whoever the guitar players were on that live, you know, concert was just amazing guitar tone, and trying to think of who else, rhythm wise. Oh, Camelot, the dude from Camelot.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas Young.
That was really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thomas is. Oh, his tone is really good. There's so many great tones out there. You know, I mean, these days they're all really good, but those come to mind. You know, big time for me.
Chad Boston is here. Send a super chat.
Hey, what's up,
He
Chad?
said, "Here's a coffee for you."
Thank you, sir. Thank you. By the way, while Chad's here, I might as well, since he's
Sure.
hooking us up. He makes all of the screen covers and stuff for your digital platform. So if you have a quad Cortex, even the new Fender, he's got one for that. You know what, Chad? That reminds me, I gotta get one for my QC because I dropped a microphone stand.
Better not have been mine.
No, it was mine. Yeah, it wasn't yours. It was a while ago, and it nearly missed the screen on this, and I was just like, what would I have done?
No.
Like, I would have had to send this in and be without it for a while. So when you get those, I mean, that's what it protects you from. So I do have to get one, and they flip up. So if you want to touch the screen, it'll flip up. You can touch the screen, do your thing, and then flip it back down. It's nice, too, for live, so they keep... a lot of times people are like,
Yeah.
what if I sweat or something and
Somebody spills their beer.
or
and
it hits or it hits the screen and it mutes something while I'm playing. It protects from all that too. So it's a nice product to have.
Steve-O says, plugged into myself the other day after using a digital platform the last couple of months. The sound and feel was immediately apparent.
For what now?
He plugged into his Stealth the other day after using a digital platform for the last couple of months.
Yeah, the Stealth is amazing. It's an amazing amp. By the way, it's Gear by Seba, C-E-B-A. That's Chad's website, Gear by Seba, C-E-B-A. And you can get some great stuff for your digital platforms.
Hopefully we got the Kung Fu movie worked out. I'm sorry, Dean. Christopher, tonight's dinner was pizza and cupcakes. Oh, last weekend I made an amazing meatloaf. Came out much better than I was expecting.
Nice.
Planning a good, oi.
Yeah, we're having all kinds of issues
What is this
tonight.
called? Coipino seafood stew, sort of, for next weekend.
Nice.
Is that how you say it? Coipino? Ciopino? I tried, Christopher.
She tried.
Paul Smith says it glitched and is off sync again slightly.
Check.
Yeah.
It should be good. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's we glitched online. We're having online issues tonight, but let me switch presets here.
Chad Boston says, I'll hook you up.
Thank you, sir.
Nathan Cloud, Jarrod, what was the last time you arm wrestled Carrie for a championship? I think he'd probably rip my arm right off.
It's been a while. I'd be nice to you.
Braxel says the feed is fine.
Good. Thank you.
Stephen Koppelcam, I've been eating smoked meatloaf for the past week. Oh, I highly recommend. Woo!
Dude.
Okay, so we're trying to do the carnivore thing, but can I just say, mashed potatoes stuffed inside the meatloaf, which is wrapped in bacon.
Lord, that would be good. By the way, the lamb's done.
Oh, I can
So
go get it.
if you want to pull it,
Yep.
there's a
Well,
there's,
I'm gonna.
do the thing. And there's a cutting board in the third
Drawer.
drawer. Yeah, put it on that if you don't mind. Throw a towel over it.
Yep.
Thank you. I'll play some mixes
I'm
for
just
you
gonna-
guys.
I'm gonna unplug this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna punch
Make
it
sure you wear
once.
gloves.
What?
I got gloves up there too for you. All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Let me do a mix or something here. Okay, so this is the Driftwood Purple Nightmare capture and preset. So let me do that for you guys real quick. And we back.
And we're back.
So it was still not tender yet?
Yeah, it wasn't tender enough yet.
Okay. It's tender, but not tender enough.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we'll pull it after the show.
Let's see. Braxel says, darn it, I'm wanting a ribeye tonight. That sounds super good, too.
It does.
Tony says, sniff, sniff, Canadian bacon to the final touch. Oh, that would be great, too. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Hells yeah.
Nathan Cloud, nice mids, killer tone, I must say.
Thank you. Yeah, the Purple Nightmare, it's one of those amps that, honestly, the profiles are better than the amp because the amp is great. It sounds amazing, but the feel, it's really loose. And I was always like, man, this amp's just too spongy for me. But the profiles are always, like, awesome. They feel great because they don't have that spongy power section that it has, but it has the sound. So I think the profiles for me are better. You know, everybody's different, but I think these profiles came out really good of it. So if you want that awesome Purple Nightmare tone, here it is. I mean, I nailed it with these. So nailed it.
Flux says those Purple Nightmare captures sound really big.
Thank you. Yeah, it sounds huge.
Tony says sounds really thick, like yummy meatloaf. I like that.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Flux, I really like how your PN captures bring out the Purple Nightmare. I get it. The body of what is a very dry amp. Make it sound really full. Thank
you. Yeah, it is a dry amp. Yeah, it just sounds really full and huge on the profiles. I mean, took some work to get that, but I did. It just sounds incredible.
Let's see. Paul Smith sounds huge.
Sounds huge.
Tony says, yeah, I might have to buy a QC. Damn, I'm trying not to, as I won't play my tube amps then.
Well, the more I play the QC and the more I work with it as far as the profiling and stuff goes, the more I like it. It really is a great unit. I mean, the profiles are just, they're so spot on. You know, you can't go wrong. As long as you got things set up properly, it's great. And I did these from my desk. So, like, you still have to have the QC hooked up, but I can sit at my desk and do the captures and type in all the information, pick the icons while it's all going, and then once it's done, I just test it and save it.
Right.
So I don't have to sit here, like, well, I usually do it right here, and I got to touchpad everything, which is fine, but I'd rather just type it on the computer and do it while it's rendering, and it's just so much easier. I love the new desktop editor. It's great. So digging that, too.
Yes. And if you do, Tony, end up buying one, find one of Jarrod's Sweetwater links and use that link to go get your QC.
Please do. I would really appreciate that. And thank you to the people who are using my links.
Yes.
It's a great way to support the channel and bring your way up with the favor thing with them regarding that. So I'm not asking you to buy a bunch of stuff. All I'm asking is if you could please use the links, it would greatly help everybody out because I want to do that content for you guys. So there's only one way to get down there, and that's people using the links.
Getting the favors. Let's see. Sean Harkey was yelling at us.
Hey.
He said, "Hey, Down Wars, what do you think about the Mark Tremonti Cologne pedal for under $200 and many more pedals in same price range?"
It's all caps.
I could have yelled that a lot louder.
Yeah, it's all caps, so she's assuming it's yelling, but we know it's just whatever. I think that Tremonti's new clone pedal is going to be it's probably pretty cool. I know that's his favorite pedal, and he won't take it on tour with him, and I don't blame him because once it gets damaged, that's it. But Tremonti seems to be that blue collar guy. I mean, he just wants to come up with stuff that's affordable for everybody. So I really like that. He doesn't have any elitist airs about him. So if he comes out with it, I'm definitely going to review it for sure. I like him. I think he's a great guy, and so far his gears has been amazing. So I'm really looking forward to the MT100. I can't wait.
Flex says, I agree. The Cortex control makes capturing easy.
Yeah.
Didn't it take you a little bit to stop touching the QC touchscreen? I finally stopped after like 30 captures.
Well, actually, it was easy because I left my quad Cortex right here on her table, and I sat at my desk, so I couldn't reach it. But yeah, if it was next to me, I probably would have struggled with it.
Let's see. Stephen Koppelkamp. I'm excited for the Tremonti pedal line, but it is a saturated market.
Yeah, it is. But Tremonti's got a pretty good name, and he's just a likable guy. So I think his stuff's going to do really well. I mean, the MT-15 really made a big splash in the market. So the 100's going to freaking do a cannonball, and then everything else he does after that is going to be amazing. So.
Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Braxel says, well, then Mark Tremonti needs to cook me a ribeye steak dinner and give me $50.
Heard that.
Jen Simmons, how are you? He said, Jarrod,
Cheers.
You're right about captures versus just amp modeling. You have mainly one amp model and a modeler, like a Mesa model, for example, but you can have many Mesa amps captured.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. And the thing is when you have a unit like the Quad Cortex, the Tonex, or the KEMPER, you can update it whenever you want. Because every time, what do they do with updates? Well, they give you some features, but they also give you, you know, a model of an amp or two. And so if you want to upgrade your unit or update your unit, just buy a pack, and you just updated your unit. And what's nice about the newer units is they're allowing you to capture pedals, like the overdrive pedals. And man, the QC does a great job capturing pedals, and it just they sound very accurate. And I have the Warm Audio Oddbox in these captures, and it sounds great. And the Mud Killer, depending on which capture you're playing. So. But yeah, it's nice. You can update it whenever you want. Like, oh man, I want this new model. Well, go get it. Go get the captures, and you're done. You know. And I was telling Fender that too. I was like, you know, with the profiling aspect, I mean, these guys will be more concentrated on, you know, the captures for the unit, and you guys can concentrate on features, effects, routing, updates, upgrades, whatever. You know, as opposed to trying to, you know, model an amp for 3 months. I mean, obviously welcome to do that, but I just think that it helps them prioritize things differently with the updates. So
hungry.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I am getting there.
Dean says, speaking of Mesa, where's the JP2C? Is it behind you?
Oh yeah, it's. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. You can see it. And the Bad Cat is between us. Yeah, there's the Bad Cat.
Whoop! Almost had a bad spill.
So I might put the Bad Cat over where the EL34 was, so it's more visible. So I might do that tomorrow or something, depending on how much time I have. I got to work. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, probably won't be a riffs and responses video tomorrow. I actually got a job. I got a job.
That's my happy dance.
Yeah, mine too, man. I got a end of the season, last minute job of apartment complex that they need done immediately starting tomorrow. So I have to take this job because I freaking need it so bad. I was so happy when they called, and I'm like, I'm doing this freaking job. So I'll be working every day this week. And so I probably won't. I'll see what I can do about getting some videos done for you guys, but I'm thinking that it'll probably be next week.
Hurt my shoulder.
Oh,
no more happy dances
no more
for
happy
you.
dances for you.
Oh, I'm going to need that looked at.
Oh, man. Yeah, you got a bad shoulder. Owie.
CS joined us.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Sorry I'm catching the tail end. I was watching Renfield, a good movie, by the way, and the live stream slipped my mind.
No big deal, man.
How dare
Renfield.
you?
Renfield, that's with Nicolas Cage, right? Renfield. I heard it was pretty good, though.
Braxel, Jarrod, you think they're going to let us play our plugins on the QC, or was the computer editor released a way to throw us a bone while we wait years?
I heard that part of that update is going to help with the plugins. That's hearsay, but it's definitely something that they need to do. I frankly, the only thing that those plugins are good for me is content. Like, oh, they released a new plugin, let's review it and have some fun with it. That's all it is to me. I don't really care about the plugins other than that, because if I want If I want to create a sound for myself, I'll just profile one of my amps and be done, and it sounds incredible. But I'm just curious about them, and I do understand, and this is no disrespect to people who want to play their plugins. There's a lot of people that want to play them and really dig them, and a lot of it are people that bought them before the QC came out, and they were like, I bought the QC so I can take the plugins anywhere with me. So, and I totally understand that. So hopefully they will do it soon. I hear that they said it was a lot harder than they thought to make it happen, but they're still working on it. So we'll see.
Paul Smith agreed that Renfield was a fun movie.
Hmm.
CS says, yes, Nicolas Cage does a really good job. It was fun.
Nicolas Cage is a freak, man. That guy is like...
He looks like a freak.
He's one of those guys, man. If you ever want to see Nicolas Cage at his worst, go watch Firebirds. That is one of the worst movies. It's like Top Gun with helicopters.
Oh, boy.
And it's so bad. It's
well, you
so
cannot
bad.
compare Nicolas Cage and Tom Cruise.
I know.
Oh, my gosh.
It's got Tommy Lee Jones in it and Nicolas Cage. And the one-liners, the acting, there's not one part of that movie that isn't like super corny and awful. And his acting is just awful. It's so bad that it's funny. It's like, are you serious? Like so you really thought this was seriously? If you ever want to see like a horrible movie, but it's entertaining, it's so bad it's entertaining. Watch that movie. It's cringe. The whole thing is super cringy.
Mamma Mia as well.
Mamma
Cringy,
Mia.
but
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dean Harkness says, I liked Firebirds, but of course I was 10.
Exactly. Watch it as an adult. You're gonna be like, whoa.
Stephen Koppelkamp says The Wicker Man is pretty funny, though.
Oh,
it's
is
not
it?
supposed to be.
The Wicker Man. I never seen that one, but I liked him in Face Off. I thought that was good. I thought that was a really good Nick Cage movie. And the Ghost Rider, the first one, was actually pretty good too. You know.
What are the ones that he's in where they're looking for
the treasure?
Yeah. My parents love those movies, and I have not made it through one. There's several of them.
You fall asleep in every movie, though, so it doesn't matter. She does. She's the worst. She literally falls asleep within like 20 minutes of a movie.
Or I can't decide on what I want.
Yeah, that too.
I'm that person. Nope.
No, it's too this. It's not enough that. It's kind of too much this. It's not enough. Oh, yucky. It's stupid.
It's not happy.
Yeah, it's not happy.
If you want to watch the yucky movies, we have to watch them earlier in the day.
Oh, wait, it's past 4. No yuckies.
Only happy things.
It's like, you know, you've seen those people like, where do you want to eat? That's her with movies.
I'm so bad with picking out movies.
Yeah.
I will absolutely admit it.
Yeah, she sucks.
But I do have a couple that are like always like,
oh yeah,
this one.
Can't we just watch the Proposal?
I love the Proposal. It's good every time.
And Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
old Standby.
Yeah.
And also Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love.
Love that one. I'll watch Top Gun.
With the New Balance tennies. Yeah, Top Gun's always good.
Yeah.
Yeah, either one of those. Yeah.
Anxiety is a horrible thing.
It can be. For everyone. For the whole world.
Dean says Raising Arizona.
Oh, yeah, H.I. McDonough.
Steve-O, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah, that was good. Gone in 60 Seconds was good. 60 Seconds.
Sean Hockey says capital letters don't mean yelling, Carrie. It just helps us older people see it better. It actually did. I was able to read it really well. So.
Yeah, she was kidding, though, just so you know.
Martin says I watch Renfield though and thought it was funny.
Renfield.
Well, it's 8:29.
Oh, should I do one more mix?
If you want to.
All right, let me do one more, and then we'll come back and say adieu. 1 second. there you go. Little Halloween fun for you with night turds. Night
It's
turds.
coming.
Yeah. So, anywho, yeah. These are great presets, man. Freaking digging them.
Paul says, boy, that sounds like my wife. She can never decide, only she doesn't like love stories.
Really? That's a
Aw.
first.
Steve-O says, my girlfriend likes action flicks. I should marry that girl. I like action flicks early in the day.
Who have been purchasing the preset and capture packs. Seriously, it means a lot. I've had a interesting year business-wise, and it's really helped me out quite a bit, so I appreciate that. And if you like what you heard tonight, feel free to go to the website, tomewars.com. There is a link below. I think at the top of the description, it'll take you right to this preset pack. And I'm telling you, man, these are freaking awesome. I loved playing these tonight. So, anyways, well, hopefully I'll have some videos up for you this week. It really depends on how fast I get this job done. So, anyways, well, like I always say, what am I
Every
saying?
day's a good-
I was going to say life's about a dream.
Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row, row your boat.
Life's about a dream. Life's about a dream.
You can tell I'm hungry,
merrily,
man.
merrily, merrily, merrily.
Gently down the stream. Anyways, every day's a gift.
Thanks for spending part of yours with us. We'll see you next Sunday.
God bless you guys. Love you all. We'll see you all very soon. Oh my God. See ya.